Last Saturday, the boys basketball Division II state championship game featured the #1 ranked Portsmouth Clippers and the #2 ranked Lebanon Raiders. Today, we take a look at the full game and the final result.
The Division II boys basketball state championship matchup was highly anticipated as both the Portsmouth Clippers and the Lebanon Raiders had gone undefeated all season long. Last year during the tournament, the Clippers beat the Raiders in the semifinals, so Lebanon was sure out for revenge. Quarter 1 tip-off and the game begins. Both the #1 seed and the #2 seed had easily scored on their opponents all year long, but right out of the gate, this was clearly a game of defense. 8 missed shots, 5 from Portsmouth and 3 from Lebanon, would start the game off. Finally, Portsmouth's Joey Glenn puts in a layup for the game's first 2 points. The Clippers clearly outplayed the Raiders in the first quarter, but still did not play well, as they would hold just a 6-point lead at the end of the first. Right as the second quarter began, almost immediately, Lebanon's Jake Hansen gets fouled. He would hit 1 of 2 free throws to cut the lead to 5. Less than a minute later, Portsmouth's Cody Graham nails a 3-pointer that extends his team's lead to 8. But over the next 4 minutes, the Raiders will go on a much-needed 8-0 run to tie the game at 14-14. With a minute and a half to go in the second quarter, Portsmouth would score 3 points to take a 17-14 lead heading into halftime. The third quarter begins and the sloppy play from both teams continue with turnovers and fouls left and right. But just over a minute into the quarter, Lebanon's Matthew Elander hits a jumper to open the second half scoring. No points would be scored for the next 2.5 minutes as stellar defense from both teams shut down all offense. Then Matthew Elander again hits a 2-pointer that finally gives Lebanon the lead at 18-17. Lebanon did not let Portsmouth score for the first 4 minutes of the quarter until Christian Pete nails a lead-changing 3-point shot. Less than a minute later, Ryan Milliken ends Lebanon's 3-point troubles by hitting a beautiful jump shot from behind the arc to secure the lead again by a score of 21-20. By the end of the quarter, Portsmouth would score 4 straight to be up 25-21 as they barely outscored Lebanon 8-7 in the third. A turnover from the Clippers, a missed shot by KJ Maddie, and a made 3-point shot by Portsmouth's Sean Parham began the fourth quarter. This opened the doors for the Clippers to go on a 7-0 run to push the lead up to 11. With just under 4 minutes remaining, Graham Chickering, Ryan Milliken, and KJ Maddie of Lebanon did what they could to cut into the lead. Ultimately, the Clippers were able to fight off a late rally from the Raiders, and Lebanon was forced to foul. Portsmouth came out on top with a final score of 43-29. Neither team played especially well offensively as these two defensive juggernauts duked it out for what was a very exciting, undefeated championship matchup.
Congratulations to both teams on a very memorable season. We hope to see you both in the state finals again next year.